I'm Dennis Moreland with Dennis Moreland Tack, and today we're at Stephenville, Texas with Ryan Thibodeau, PRCA calf roper and part of the DM Tack team, and we're going to talk about roping reins.
As you can see on this bridle, I always use the ones that you first made for me.
Right.
These are by far my favorite. The feel, the length, everything feels great about
And
them.
it's a 5/8 harness out of a good piece of leather, and it doesn't have snaps there. You take it in and on and off through the slit. And what about roping reins with snaps versus without snaps?
To me, it's more of a personal preference. I like this. It's not going to make any noise. It's not going to make any jingling or anything. That really doesn't bother me. This just is a little bit more classier to me. I like the look of it. Looks more like cowboy to me.
We have a 5/8 rein, and then we also make a 1/2-inch rein. Who would ride the 1/2-inch?
I would say a younger person that maybe has some smaller hands might go with this more, and then you guys that get a little bit bigger hands are going to need a little bit something bigger to actually feel a little bit more
in their hand.
In their hands. And then like you have this rein here, it's adjustable. Some people might like a little longer rein, some might like a little shorter rein, so you can adjust this right here. It's
all personal preference.
All personal preference right there.
How long do you want a roping rein? And how do you determine how long a roping rein should be?
Well, a lot of ropers, the reins are already kind of set, so we'll put it in our hand. This is how I hold my reins, like this, or I'll actually even go here. That way when I'm standing there, if I need a twist on a horse, and more, I can get pressure more of this rein here, or if I turn here, I get more pressure out of this rein here.
To straighten them up
in the box the way if their head turns a little bit. But a lot of ropers are going to have a bubble, is what we call it here, and then you can choke down however you need to. Some horses' necks are a little longer than others, but you can get a bubble, and whenever you're sitting in the corner and you're going to score, your saddle horn's here, well, you don't want to be up holding your reins right here trying to score, because you can't go no further back to get in contact with your horse. So I like to have mine saddle horns here and be right on top of it. That way if I need to pull a little bit, I have some room there, but if I need to give, I can give. You don't want to be in front of your horse and then your reins be tight from here, because you're always in your horse's face. He can't ever get away from you. And if you're always in your horse's face, he's going to be trying to get away from you. We were talking about where we want to hold the reins at. We're going to start here. Put your hands in like we have earlier. Lay your coils right there in the rest of your hand. And then I can slide a little bit, but you can't ever get nothing back unless you're right here. So once the run starts, we can't ever get nothing back, but we can always give a little. So I always like to be right here, right above my saddle horn. If I need to walk forward, I can give my horse's head, but I can always bring him back right here. That'll help us get our balance right here in the corner. That's for like what we were talking about earlier with tie downs. I want that horse balance looking ahead. That way when the gates bang and I see what I want to see on that calf moving, we're going.
For more tips and to take a look at some of the country's finest handmade tack, log on to dmtack.com.